TNN, the heart of country.
Remember the thrill of flipping through channels on your old tube TV and stumbling upon gems like the Nashville Network or Nickelodeon's Pinwheel? The 1980s were a golden era for television, with a myriad of channels offering unique programming that captured the imagination of viewers. Join us as we explore the 20 forgotten TV channels of the 1980s we want back.
TNN, the heart of country.
The Nashville Network, or TNN, began on March 7, 1983, as a cable and satellite TV network. It operated from Opryland, USA near Nashville, Tennessee, aiming to celebrate country music and Southern culture. However, it faced tough competition from Country Music Television, which launched just 2 days earlier as the first country music cable network. TNN's programming included music videos, concerts, movies, game shows, and talk shows like Nashville Now and Grand Ole Opry Live, all broadcast live from Opryland, USA. In 1983, Gaylord Entertainment Company acquired TNN and focused on producing shows that reflected country music and Southern lifestyles. By 2000, TNN struggled to attract younger viewers and rebranded as the National Network. In 2003, it became Spike TV, shifting away from its original country music focus. In 2018, it rebranded again as Paramount Network. Despite these changes, TNN left a mark on country music history. In 2012, TNN briefly returned as a digital broadcast network for 11 months before rebranding as Heartland in 2013. As TNN embraced change and rebranded multiple times, leaving behind a legacy, PTL faced a different fate with Scandal. Let's explore PTL's turbulent journey and its aftermath.
It's time to praise the Lord!
Praise the Lord, let every nation rejoice.
The PTL television network, founded by Jim and Tammy Faye Baker in 1974, was an influential American evangelical Christian television network. Its flagship show, the PTL Club, launched in 1977, made the Bakers prominent figures in U.S. televangelism. Initially standing for Praise the Lord and People That Love, PTL aimed to spread the gospel and promote faith among viewers. The Bakers, previously associated with Pat Robertson's Christian Broadcasting Network and later founding Trinity Broadcasting Network, brought their charismatic style to PTL, featuring religious content, music, and discussions. However, PTL encountered significant challenges in the late 1980s. Accusations of financial misconduct and a scandal involving Jim Baker and Jessica Hahn, a former church secretary, tarnished its reputation. Baker's subsequent imprisonment for embezzlement in 1989 led PTL to declare bankruptcy. The network's assets were eventually sold to Morris Carrillo World Evangelism and rebranded as INSP. Years later, Jim Baker regained control of PTL's trademark and logo, resurrecting the network after his release from prison.
This is On TV, subscription television, Chicago.
ONTV was a pioneering over-the-air subscription television service that emerged in the late 1970s. It launched on April 1st of 1977, aiming to revolutionize broadcasting by offering premium content, such as movies, sports events, and concerts via encrypted signals on UHF television stations. Subscribers received special decoders to access exclusive programming, which included unedited films and limited coverage of sports games featuring teams like the Los Angeles Dodgers and Lakers. At its peak in 1982, ONTV boasted more than 700,000 subscribers, particularly thriving in Los Angeles. However, the rapid expansion of cable television posed a significant challenge, attracting viewers with a wider range of channels and content. Concurrently, financial troubles at Oak Industries, one of ONTV's key backers, exacerbated its difficulties. Between March of 1983 and June of 1985, all 8 ONTV operations shut down. The availability of cable TV, combined with an economic downturn, caused a decline in ONTV's subscriber base, leading to its closure. Despite its innovative start and early success, ONTV ultimately succumbed to the evolving preferences and economic pressures of the television industry at the time.
Tonight on the Superstation, Showbiz History is made.
On the avenue, I'm taking you to.
Superstation WTBS, which evolved into today's TBS, holds a significant place in television history. It all began on December the 17th of 1976 when Ted Turner started transmitting his Atlanta-based station, WTCG, via satellite. This move made WTCG the first superstation, reaching cable and satellite subscribers nationwide. Superstation WTBS offered a diverse range of programming during its prime. Audiences tuned in for uncut movies, syndicated shows, and live sports, including Atlanta Braves baseball and NBA games featuring the Atlanta Hawks. It also gained popularity for airing wrestling matches like Georgia Championship Wrestling and later World Championship Wrestling. In 1979, the station adopted the name WTBS and became known as Superstation WTBS. Over time, it transitioned through various names, dropping the W to become Superstation TBS and eventually settling on TBS Superstation in 1989. By 1991, it simplified its name to TBS. As Superstation WTBS redefined television, broadcasting nationwide from Atlanta, FNN focused on financial news, shaping its niche. Let's explore broadcasting and financial journalism. The Financial News Network, FNN, launched on November the 30th of 1981, was a pioneering American television network focused on financial and business news. Its mission was to broadcast business updates nationwide, airing programming for 7 hours daily, 5 days a week through 13 stations. Founded by Glenn H. Taylor, previously a minister and film producer, FNN aimed to democratize access to business news, serving investors, professionals, and the public. FNN's programming included stock market updates, economic analysis, and corporate news, providing crucial real-time information to investors. However, the network faced challenges such as limited resources, conducting interviews via phone, and outdated stock market footage. Despite these issues, FNN played a significant role in its niche. In February of 1991, NBC acquired FNN, leading to its eventual merger with CNBC on May the 21st of 1991. This acquisition and merger marked the conclusion of FNN's independent existence. The integration with CNBC aimed to strengthen financial news coverage, marking a pivotal moment in the history of business television networks in the United States. Ha TV Comedy Network burst onto the television scene on April the 1st of 1990 under Viacom ownership, with a bold mission to entertain audiences through comedy. Unlike its competitor, the Comedy Channel, which focused on stand-up specials and classic films, Ha took a unique approach by showcasing acquired sitcoms from the 1950s to the 70s. Viewers enjoyed beloved shows like The Steve Allen Show, The Jack Benny Program, and Car 54 Where Are You?, alongside other nostalgic favorites. Ha also shared channel space with VH1, alternating airtime with the music-focused network. However, Ha's tenure was short-lived. Just a year after its launch, on April the 1st of 1991, it merged with HBO's The Comedy Channel to form a new entity, Comedy Central. The merger was aimed at consolidating resources and expanding viewership, given both channels had fewer than 10 million subscribers individually. Originally named CTV, the Comedy Network, confusion with Canada's CTV network prompted a quick rebranding to Comedy Central.
Good evening, America. Welcome to the Weather Channel, the non-ending Weather Telethon.
The Weather Channel, focused on July the 18th of 1980, was a pioneering concept in television focused solely on weather information. Created by meteorologists John Coleman and Frank Batten, it aimed to deliver forecast, maps, and meteorological data without the distractions of reality TV. On May the 2nd of 1982, it officially launched with basic black and white graphics and straightforward weather updates sourced from the National Weather Service. Meteorologists like Bruce Edwards and Andre Bernier anchored early broadcast, offering viewers essential weather reports. One of its notable innovations was the use of weather stars, computer units that localize weather information by injecting regional conditions into the national feed. This personalized touch displayed local temperatures and precipitation on a national map, making the channel indispensable for viewers seeking accurate weather updates tailored to their area. Despite its early success, the Weather Channel evolved. It shifted towards more entertainment-focused content and relocated its forecasting operations to Atlanta in 2002. As the Weather Channel honed its meteorological precision and expanded its reach, another channel emerged in the news landscape. How did the satellite news channel's innovative approach meet its challenges? Let's explore its brief but impactful journey.
This is the Satellite News Channel. Give us 18 minutes, we'll give you the world.
The Satellite News Channel, SNC, was launched on June 21, 1982, as a collaboration between ABC and Westinghouse Broadcasting. It aimed to revolutionize cable news with 24-hour satellite-delivered broadcasts from its headquarters in Stamford, Connecticut. SNC introduced an innovative format featuring 18-minute news rotations followed by regional updates, emphasizing concise and impactful reporting under the slogan, "Give us 18 minutes and we'll give you the world." The channel utilized ABC News footage and maintained 7 reporting crews in Washington, D.C., supplemented by international networks for global news coverage. However, SNC faced immediate competition from CNN, which launched CNN2, now HLN, with a similar format on January 1st of 1982, preceding SNC's debut. Despite efforts to establish itself as an alternative news source, SNC struggled to compete effectively with CNN's early advantage. Regrettably, SNC's promising start was short-lived. After just over a year on the air, SNC ceased operations on October 27, 1983.
You're dreaming about the box, music television you control, and it's here now. The box is the planet's only interactive all-music video channel.
In the 1980s, amidst the explosion of music television, the box emerged as a distinctive channel. Initially named the Video Jukebox Network, it was established in 1985 by Steve Peters in Miami, Florida. Unlike other music channels of the time, the box offered viewers unprecedented control over their viewing experience. Instead of a fixed schedule, viewers could select music videos by dialing a specific telephone number and entering a displayed code. This interactive approach allowed viewers to create their own playlist, choosing from a catalog of about 1,800 music videos. By the early 1990s, the box refined its concept, adopting the slogan, "Music Television You Control." Viewers could request videos through phone calls, online requests, or through set-top boxes, with the central office managing the playlist distribution to various head-ends. This innovative model made the box akin to a personalized jukebox, where viewers acted as DJs. Despite its initial success, the box closed its U.S. operations on January 1st of 2001, relocating to the UK. Sports Channel America emerged in 1988 as a pioneering force in American television during the dynamic 1980s era. Created through a partnership between Cablevision and NBC, spearheaded by Charles Dolan and Bill Wirtz, the network aimed to revolutionize sports broadcasting on a national scale. Unlike traditional channels, Sports Channel America didn't adhere to a fixed schedule but offered a diverse array of sports content ranging from hockey and basketball to baseball and soccer. One of its pivotal moments was securing exclusive NHL rights, making it the premier destination for hockey enthusiasts nationwide. It notably broadcasted the NHL All-Star Game starting in 1989, alongside the inaugural NHL Skills Competition and Heroes of Hockey game the following year. Sports Channel America bridged the gap for viewers in regions without local Sports Channel affiliates, enhancing access to sports beyond traditional boundaries. Despite its innovative approach, Sports Channel America closed its doors in January of 1998, replaced by Fox Sports Networks and Comcast Sportsnet. As Sports Channel America pioneered sports broadcasting in the 1980s, Nickelodeon likewise revolutionized children's TV. What iconic shows awaited Nickelodeon as it adapted to evolving tastes. Let's explore its journey into the 1990s. In the 1980s, Nickelodeon was at the forefront of children's television, captivating young audiences with its innovative programming. Initially starting in the late 1970s and gaining momentum in the following decade, Nickelodeon featured a variety of shows like Pinwheel, You Can't Do That on Television, and Double Dare. These programs, originating from QUBE Studios in Ohio, blended animation, live-action segments, and unique formats that were fresh and engaging for kids. Pinwheel, in particular, became Nickelodeon's flagship show, airing daily for several hours. It combined different elements like puppetry and storytelling to entertain its audience. Shows like You Can't Do That on Television introduced unconventional comedy and memorable moments like the iconic green slime. As the 1990s approached, Nickelodeon shifted towards more animated content such as Rugrats and Doug, altering its programming style to adapt to changing tastes. This transition marked a departure from its original format, but helped Nickelodeon maintain relevance in a competitive TV landscape.
Another hour of video power. VH1.
VH1, originally Video Hits 1, launched on January 1st of 1985 by Warner Amex Satellite Entertainment, creators of MTV. Unlike MTV's youthful energy, VH1 targeted an older audience with a laid-back vibe. It featured a mix of genres like smooth jazz and classic rock, appealing to viewers aged 25 and up. Artists such as Olivia Newton-John and Tina Turner became synonymous with VH1, creating a soundtrack for mature audiences. Beyond music videos, VH1 introduced engaging VJs like John Bowser Bauman and Scott Shannon, who connected with viewers through stories and trivia. Specialty shows like My Generation celebrated 60s hits, adding variety to its programming. Over time, VH1 shifted from its music-centric format to embrace reality TV, responding to audience demand for behind-the-scenes drama. Shows like Behind the Music and the I Love series became popular, focusing on celebrities and pop culture moments. This transition reflected a broader shift in television trends towards reality programming.
Australia's watching 10 Entertainment.
Television Entertainment Network launched in the 1980s, pioneering pay-per-view television. Unlike free-to-air channels, viewers paid for individual shows or events. Starting in the mid-1980s, TEN offered diverse content, live concerts, comedy specials, boxing matches, and uncensored movies, appealing to niche audiences with exclusive experiences like rare concerts or intense wrestling matches. To watch, viewers dialed a hotline and entered credit card details for instant access, simulating a virtual ticket to entertainment. However, by the late 1980s, TEN faced challenges. Cable TV expanded, offering more channels and bundled packages, shifting viewer habits away from pay-per-view. Piracy also affected revenue as some found ways to access TEN's content for free. By the early 1990s, TEN struggled financially amid competition and changing viewing habits. Eventually, unable to sustain operations, TEN closed down. As store broadcasting faced the challenges of shifting viewer habits and increased competition in the 1980s, what transformations awaited the evolving landscape of television entertainment? What new paths did they seek as they navigated change? Let's explore stores next. In the 1980s, Store Communications was a notable presence on television, distinguished by its independent spirit. Originating in 1927, founded by George B. Storr and J. Harold Ryan, the company began selling gasoline and soon ventured into radio, acquiring WTAL in Toledo in 1928 and expanding into television with WSPD-TV in 1948. Their stations in Detroit and Atlanta followed suit, each uniquely designed with studio facilities reminiscent of Southern antebellum mansions. In the early 1960s, Storr moved into cable television, pioneering pay-per-view services. However, challenges arose in the 1980s as cable competition intensified and viewing preferences shifted to bundled packages. The company rebranded as Store Broadcasting, but by the mid-1980s, they began selling off their TV stations, marking the end of their independent era. In 1973, during the era of disco and bell-bottoms, the Movie Channel, originally Star Channel, launched, offering a rich array of movies and exclusive content. It quickly became a beloved destination for film enthusiasts, showcasing both classic films and new releases. Between movies, the channel provided glimpses behind the scenes of Hollywood, sharing trivia, interviews with the stars, and insights into filmmaking. As the 1980s progressed and cable TV expanded, the Movie Channel adapted to meet changing viewer preferences. It evolved beyond its original film-centric format to include a broader range of programming, including series and specials. This shift reflected the growing demand for diverse entertainment choices among audiences. Even the channel's logo underwent a transformation, updating from a traditional film reel design to a more contemporary look. Despite these changes, the Movie Channel continued to thrive, eventually becoming part of the Showtime network family. The Learning Channel, TLC, began in the early 1980s as a hub for educational programming dedicated to enlightening viewers with diverse content. Initially, TLC offered documentaries, instructional shows, and travelogues covering science, history, art, and culture. It provided a window into ancient civilizations, wildlife, and the universe, promoting learning from the comfort of home. TLC's appeal lies in its ability to foster curiosity and encourage lifelong learning. Families gathered to explore the wonders of the human body or embark on virtual tours of distant lands. Its tagline, "Life Unscripted," embodied its commitment to genuine exploration. By the 1990s, TLC shifted towards reality TV, showcasing shows like Trading Spaces and What Not to Wear. This transformation reflected changing viewer preferences towards unscripted entertainment. MSN TV, formerly known as Web TV, emerged in the mid-1990s when the Internet was still new and growing. Web TV Networks Incorporation introduced Web TV in September of 1996, aiming to connect ordinary televisions to the Internet. This device allowed users to browse the web, send emails, and chat from their living room couches, utilizing their TV screens as the interface. Web TV was designed as a cost-effective solution for those who didn't own a personal computer. Beyond basic Internet access, it offered exclusive services like news groups, news updates, and tools for creating web pages. In 1997, Microsoft acquired Web TV Networks, rebranding it as MSN TV. This move integrated MSN services such as Messenger and Hotmail, enhancing the user experience with additional communication and content options. Over its 18-year existence, MSN TV focused primarily on news and business content, catering to users seeking Internet access without traditional computers. However, advancements in broadband technology eventually overshadowed its dial-up connections. Consequently, on September the 30th of 2013, MSN TV ceased operations, marking the end of its pioneering effort to merge television and the Internet. Cinemax started on August the 1st of 1980 as a beloved TV channel focusing on movies. It quickly became known for its wide range of films, from blockbusters to classics, offering something for every viewer. Whether it was action-packed thrillers like the Lethal Weapon series or suspenseful dramas, Cinemax delivered cinematic magic right into people's homes. In 1991, Cinemax made TV history by introducing multiplex channels like Action Max and Comedy Max, expanding its offerings to cater to diverse tastes. Over the years, it became more than just a movie channel, embracing original series such as Banshee and Strike Back to attract a broader audience. However, as streaming services gained popularity in the digital age, Cinemax adapted by launching Cinemax On Demand, allowing viewers to watch movies and series at their convenience. This shift reflected changing viewer habits and preferences, ensuring Cinemax remained relevant in the evolving entertainment landscape. As Cinemax evolved with on-demand options to match viewer habits, Bravo too adopted new trends, shifting from arts to reality TV. What's next for television networks like Bravo? Let's explore its modern landscape. Bravo, an American cable network, launched on December the 8th of 1980, initially as a premium channel without commercials. Co-owned by Cablevision's Rainbow Media and Warner Amex Satellite Entertainment, it aimed to be the first TV channel dedicated to film and the performing arts. In its early days, Bravo showcased classic international movies and featured programs like Jazz Counterpoint that celebrated music and dance. Celebrities like E.G. Marshall and Roberta Peters added commentary, making it a unique blend of cinema and insight. By the mid-1990s, Bravo transitioned into a basic cable channel, retaining its commercial-free model, but incorporating underwriting sponsorships and later traditional commercials. In the early 2000s, Bravo underwent a significant shift towards reality TV programming. Shows like Project Runway, Top Chef, and The Real Housewives became popular staples, appealing to a broad audience, including women aged 25 to 54 and the LGBTQIA+ community. The change was driven partly by the rise of streaming services, which altered viewer habits and demands. While Bravo no longer focuses on arts and culture as it did initially, it has successfully carved out a niche in reality television, adapting to new viewing trends and audience preferences over the years.